Hello, my name's Gill Amos and I work for 1080, which is a management consultancy, and I'm a 1080 coach. And we talk to you today about some tips of success and how your mindset can help when faced with extraordinary challenge and stress. We've already looked at certain areas, including language and where you focus. And now we're really going to look at the physiology and how you can really help yourself with the physiology. If you actually think about it, your mind gives you messages, and your mind and your brain give you messages, and likewise, your body sends messages to your brain. If you think about it, quite often when we're overwhelmed, we can actually try and make ourselves feel as small as possible, and that's actually quite normal. But actually, counterintuitively, what we need to do is actually make ourselves bigger. Because when we start to make ourselves really small, that sends all sorts of messages to our brain. So how you stand and sit will impact how you feel. Whether you feel your brain is clear to think clearly, you get rid of the brain fog, feeling that you can cope and you can move on. So one of the things to think about is the impact of perhaps the Superman pose or the Wonder Woman pose, about the openness between the shoulders and the upright stance. Thinking about it, when you're standing that way and you're very open between the shoulders, you can actually breathe more effectively. If we're breathing well, proper deep breathing rather than very shallow breaths, as happened when we scrunch up, we're going to be getting more oxygen, and what we'll find is the brain fog clears. So by getting your head up and your back straight and thinking about controlling the breathing can really, really help. If we think about the other things that happen to us when we're feeling really bad, so the sweaty palms as well as the shallow breaths. So thinking about the breathing can help to bring your thinking under control, reduce the brain fog. It can also help us to get rid of the sweaty palms. And of course, the breathing will actually normalize as well. Now, we don't need to think about the in-breath. Fortunately, you're going to do that anyway, but it's thinking about the out-breath. So actually just count when you breathe in, control the out breath. First of all, do a count 1 to 4 and do that for several breaths. 4 breaths like that, counting 1 to 4. Then if you're feeling like you can, go for counting up to 6 on the out breath, and you really want to push the boat out, go for count to 8 on the out breath. One time when I had a really difficult day, I was going for 10 on the out breath, and it really made a difference in bringing things under control. It means your thinking is more clear. It means your any feelings of panic may subside, things like sweaty palms. And also, once you're starting to breathe, it's that impact. How you stand and sit will impact how you breathe and how you think, and how you breathe will impact how you stand and sit. Because as soon as you start to count on the out breaths, you'll find you'll be sitting better as well. So just remember then, your brain will send messages to your body, and your body sends messages to the brain. So another technique in dealing with times of challenge is to thinking about that body and consciously doing things to send positive messages to your brain. So that's the final one of the tips for success. I hope you found that helpful. So good luck with trying it all, and bye-bye.